So I think we've genuinely lost this one. Anyways, ignore. We might not need air to nourish our vitae, but I still let out a sigh of relief when the doors to Elysium slammed shut behind us. Talk about a crew of entitled assholes, holed up in their ivory tower, sneering at kindred just scraping by to make dead ends meet. I hope they get a nice sharp stake to the foot. But hey, it's all good. My golden words and silver tongue managed to buy me some time to find Renard, get the hell out of Dodge before those clowns catch up that we've already hit the west coast. The only hiccup for now is... Do you know what? We're going to change Patrick's accent and voice because I cannot keep that up for an entire game. I didn't realize he was going to become a main character. I knew that we could play him when we finish this. I didn't realize he was going to become like a main part of our story. So we're going to give him like just a deep voice. Keep making that face at me and it might just stick that way. I pinch my lips together and squint for a good measure. What, are we reverting to playground tactics now? Hush, I'm concentrating on blowing up your brain with my mind. If it keeps you quiet, by all means keep trying. I shoot him a defiant glare and whirl around, his exasperated side chasing after me. Be what may, this caitiff tick's gotta go. Look, the sun is about to rise. We can pick up this little dance of ours again tomorrow night, okay? Let's get moving. My haven isn't even in this part of town. The place where a vampire resides during the day. Hold up, what do you mean, your haven? Alright, hear me out. Like, this whole thing is a bit of a pain for the both of us. Trust me, I have no more desire to mind you than you have to be minded. He's got the new Phantom as well. Wait, what do you mean the new Phantom? But let's rewind for a second. You're the one who picked me out of Elysium and got us both into this mess. Club. Oh, I see. Yeah, did you not know? He got that like ages ago. If I let you out of my sight, things will get proper unpleasant for me. Believe me, I'm speaking from experience. But you'll be torn to shreds by Kadir's hounds before you can say oops. They'll sniff you out sooner rather than later. That is a stone cold fact. Hound, a deeply subordinate directly to deputy subordinate directly to chef. So how about we skip the theatrics and you tag along to a place I know is safe. We can regroup and figure out our next move come nightfall. Stops mid-sentence. Fingers crossed whatever is the kindred version of a stroke. Maybe I can slip away and get to my RV. No, your RV is completely off the table. What the fuck's wrong with my RV? Valerie took her sweet time turning it inside out. Plus, the spot you chose for parking isn't exactly the epitome of safety, putting it mildly. You talking about what I spend my money on? I wasn't saying shit, man. You do you, boo. I didn't get involved. It's a fortress on wheels, still shutters and everything. It's kept me from turning to ash so far, hasn't it? Why does this parking spot suddenly matter? Believe me, these nights, location is everything. He stays silent for a moment, likely thinking he's gained the upper hand in our verbal spar. I still count it as my win. Nevertheless, he starts yapping soon after. In any case, we need a place to rest, and my haven is the safest choice. I'd really hate to resort to violence, but don't presume I won't drag you there if the need arises. It's your call. I know, it's fucking yapping. Every time I don't get a say, it somehow turns out to be my call. Come on, what do you think I'll do? Run away? I have a massive feeling he's a sub. Yeah, he's a wimp. Nah, Scooby. No. Behave. Obviously. Oh, ye of little faith. Would I try to bail on you on Christmas night? You sticking around might just count as a true holiday miracle. And no, I don't bank on holiday miracles. If you are under the impression I'll let you out of my sight, then you are not paying attention. Come on, let's not dilly-dally. Dilly-dally? Did they embrace him in a Dickens novel? Talk about being charming. That's on that clown and curse, newly raised my eyes with I see. I see. So basically he is... Alright, after you. Stubborn as I am, it turns out Mr. Thin and Mean over there is just as immovable. Arguing seems futile. Time for a different approach. I toss him a thoughtful glance, noticing him leisurely fiddling with one of those ugly rings adorning every conceivable part of his hands. What a jerk. Your digging game. My gang would eat him alive. Well, I can deal with him on my own just fine. All I need is a little bit of inspiration. After wiggling around, a couple of schemes start to take shape. I spy with my little eye a handful of mortals daring to navigate the frosty streets. Many of them stagger along on the frozen sidewalks, whether from the ice or generous helpings of alcohol they've indulged in earlier. It's quite the tempting scene. Not exactly famished, I managed to grab a bite on the road before hitting New York, but the caitiff's in the dark about that. Honestly, I'm pretty skilled at acting the part of a hungry predator, if I do say so myself. I halted abruptly, allowing a series of convulsing twitches to seize me. What's with the drama now? I'm feeling off, haven't fed in a bit. It's starting to get to me. I don't think I can handle it much longer. You're telling me you cannot endure for a few more hours? No, with my clan, hunger hits differently. It's swift and merciless. It's just how we are. Been there once, never want to go back. He shoots me a look filled with skepticism. I just mimic a shiver, my body quaking as if I'm starved. Yeah, I'm lying alright, but he doesn't know that. Ravnos are a rare sight, practically unheard of around here, or anywhere really. So in his eyes, my performance could very well be genuine. Above my agenda, I press a hand to my temple, my eyes tracking a solitary figure puffing away in a nearby nook. Had that Valerie skank not blindsided me, I might have. Alright, enough. Just make it quick. I'll stay close just in case. We make our way towards the isolated figure. Adric positions himself to block any escape while I face our target. The guy blows out a cloud of smoke, his eyes dazed, mumbling under his breath. Sorry, pal. I lean in as if I wanted to give him the kiss. An act of drinking blood, usually from a mortal. The kiss causes feelings of ecstasy in those who receive it. Instead, I push him hard, sending him stumbling straight into Pedric's open arms. And just like that, the guy topples to the ground, while the caitiff somehow remains upright despite being thrown off balance. It's my cue to seize the moment and zoom away in the opposite direction, pushing my legs as fast as they'll go. I have no idea where I'm going, but solitude sounds perfect right now. Even after everything tonight, it looks like I'm on a roll. Must be that Ravnos charm working its magic. So we just assaulted someone and ran away unprovoked. It wasn't someone, it was my stalker. He's been told to stalk me, man. In their room. Turns out he says unprovoked. I instantly regret my choice the moment I dash into an alleyway. A dodgy crew handling crates that seem to be filled with combat gear snaps their attention towards me the moment I make my entrance. And they've seen my inhuman speed. Shit. Oh, it's this bitch again. Caleb, look! Oh, come on. What did I ever do to you, Lady Luck, to jinx me like this? Squad. Squad to your positions. They begin to circle me, exchanging nods. It's only then I notice their tactical gear and the unmistakable outline of wooden stakes. Is this the infamous Special Affairs Division? Seriously, fuck my unlife. Red Out was spot on. I'm always way too quick to pop the champagne. There we go. Also called SAD, this FBI division is committed to neutralizing the kindred threat. To get their target, SAD uses not only its influence in law enforcement, but also extensive case files on anti-kindred activities and some finesse in detective work. Commandeered kindred assets give them oppressive economic freedom from other global entities involved in what vampires called the Second Inquisition. I know, right? That's what I'm saying. Did not look good. Back off, would you? This isn't going to end well for you. Shut your filthy gob, leech. He whips out a steak to compensate for his shaky tone. I'm not one for head-on combat, but it's way past the time for cunning. From the sides, now. They come at me all at once with an attack. Surprisingly uncoordinated for such a well-equipped team, that disarray is the only reason I may survive this. As a flash of heat surges through me, their movement seems to slow down. I grab the first one by the arm as he swings... I don't know what these... I assume this is my hunger. I don't know what that means. I grab the first one by the arm as he swings a knife at me, driving my nails into his armpit. Everything turns a shade of red I find disturbingly pleasant. Next, I leap and spin, taking the squeaky girl down with a kick that leaves her neck at a grotesque angle, her body crumpling to the ground. The leader waves his stake in hesitation, searching for an opening. Bring it on, you undead whore. Yeah, probably. Okay. I don't give him the chance. In an instant, I'm at his throat, tearing and ripping. His blood washes over my skin like a hot shower. It feels comforting. As the chaos fades, there I am, perfectly unharmed amid the carnage, looked up in the rush of victory. Tonight is definitely it. But then reality strikes, quite literally. Knocked onto my knees and suddenly I scramble to get up. I need to get up before the caitiff catches up. Try as I might, a kick sends me sprawling. Another thug, one that I missed, sits on top of me, stake in hand, aimed straight at my heart. I react instantly, bucking my hips and reaching for his elbow, ready to tear and rip. I can't, and I don't have to. Suddenly, hands encircle the thug's neck, twisting it in a complete circle, reminiscent of some horror movie owl. He drops beside me, lifeless, as the caitiff casually retrieves the stake. So, hunger took you out, huh? Piss off. I believe thank you is the phrase you're looking for. You should be glad I caught up to you so quickly. He extends his hand with grace, and there's a part of me itching to grab it, pull at it, and literally take him down a peg. But I let the moment pass. The brawl's worn me out, and dawn's creeping up on us. I refuse his help, pushing myself up with a mix of pride and fatigue. Why don't you hold on to the stake? Consider it a memento of the time you nearly got taken out by a few hunters and needed my intervention. A slice of humble pie, if you will. Accessory decided to take action. Still work in sales, small tight-knit groups. United. Oh, you're very cute. We are no longer in the sack. The sack still is being. Hey, I'll put this one in the Discord for you, Scooby. No. There you go, Scooby. I put it in the Discord. I tucked the steak into my belt bag, feeling more awkward about it than I care to show. For the record, I had it under control. But wait, hunters? Of course, you didn't seriously think it was the sad, did you? He lets out a chuckle, the first one I've heard from him. It feels out of place, I think. You need to be wrapped up. You're cold, Babs. Let me get the fucking blanket. You know, you can get all toasty and warm, huh? Don't take it personally, but if it were the side you were up against, you'd have been taken out before you even realized there was a threat. They're too well organized, too professional. These guys, however, he sweeps his hand around, gesturing towards the fallen hunters. Well, they haven't quite mastered the element of surprise. Still, running into that many in one place? I know Kadir mentioned something about a locust swarm back at Elysium, but shit, that's more than just bad luck. Indeed. New York is nowhere near as safe for our kind as it once was. This is not your typical hunter behavior. It's an anomaly, and its source is still unknown. Until we figure it out, I strongly advise against sprinting like a demented cheetah, fighting whatever's within arm's reach, or showing off your unique powers. For your own safety, assume you're under constant surveillance. Choose your moments wisely. Second time I'm hearing this kind of warning tonight. Maybe I should actually start paying attention. And you might want to rethink your attempts to ditch me. I might not arrive in time to save you the next time you get in trouble. I would ruin Patrick's life. Sorry. The next time, he seems to have me all figured out. Alright, maybe saving you might have some benefits. Am I hearing things, or was that a compliment? Don't let it get to your head. Don't expect a reward. Now, about that haven of yours? We can detour, or we can go straight to his haven. We'll do a detour. We'll go to a detour. Silence usually doesn't bother me. It's often a chance to collect my scattered thoughts, which, to be honest, are usually all over the damn place. It can also be a big, flashy sign that I fucked up and that I've got a ground ball to bounce back from the mess I made. This kind of silence, oh, this is some golden opportunity right here. One of which I throw in the towel. Stop giving a shit and just enjoy watching that lanky one squirm like he's got an army of invisible fists going to town on his brain. Of course, it doesn't last. Not with the oddball in the distance eyeing us. Right, check out that guy. Oh. I don't understand his t-shirt. I think it's like a half and half t-shirt. That bootleg Wesley Snipes right there, look. I just a subtle glance towards the guy decked out in black. But the longer I stare, the more I think, oh shit. You think he's one of them? A hunter? What? Of course not. I mean, I get that the group we dealt with wasn't exactly a think tank, but out here, in broad nightlight, and dressed like a walking cliche? He rattles it off so fast, I almost suspect he's trying to distract me. It's just a stranger in the night. Pay him no mind. Yeah, sure. A stranger danger sense, that skin-crawling sensation of an unfamiliar presence getting too close, hasn't dulled since I was embraced, and now I've got better defenses than mere pepper spray. But the way he looks at me as we cross paths, it's disgustingly indescribable. And then he speaks. What is this blade ass? Evening, ma'am. There's something eerie about the tone of his voice. I nod automatically and shoot Patrick a wary look, his signals to keep walking. Mr. Conroy, evening to you. Quite the night, eh? Fuck, this isn't just some rando then. The way he drops Patrick's last name stops us in our tracks, like he's casting a binding spell. Quite the night indeed. We're kind of in a rush though. I see. I'll be brief then. Mr. Conroy, your obligations. I'm here on behalf of our shared acquaintance, gently reminding you what's at stake. Circumstances rapidly change as you're aware, I'm sure. Smugness in his voice is grating enough to make me grind my teeth, but surprisingly, it's Patrick who loses his cool, not me. His tone gets abrasive, a side of him I'd never seen before, though then I've known him 3 hours, tops. I'm well aware, and don't you worry about passing that along. I've managed without a proxy so far, and I don't plan on needing one now. Regrettably, that's not up to you to decide. Christ, I didn't sign up for an evening of snarky back and forth. Jesus, man, are you going for MVP in the douchebag leagues? Cut it out. This doesn't concern you, well. Very sure about even making eye contact. The echelon into him is stronger than my common sense. Oh, let's go, Callie. I'm not done here, and clearly this asshole isn't either, judging by his puffed up chest. Suddenly he's all chill, though we didn't just have a moment. Enjoy the night, Mr. Conroy, ma'am. Then he locks eyes with me. Better watch out for dingy alleys, they're crawling with vermin. You already know. His words echo in my mind as we head towards Patrick's safe house, but first I thought it was a threat. But now I'm not so sure. How the fuck does he know? Does gossip really spread that quickly here? Who the hell was that? Just an old contact of mine, nothing to worry about. Right, now how the fuck did he know about our run-in with the hunters? I don't know, Callie, okay? Maybe you took a wild guess. Not exactly a stretch to run into trouble here, especially now. Especially with you around. Got fucking round and come. Oh no, is it that bad? He's clearly shaken by the whole thing. How intriguing. Look, I'm sorry, it's probably nothing to lose sleep over. Let's just get moving. I give a nod, not with as much choice with him being all jitters and no candor. Looks like my dear caitiff sitting on a pile of secrets. Considering the vibe of that jackass we just dealt with, the mind reels at the possibilities. But then again, what are we if not the secrets we keep?